What's up, boys? Rorik is back from the dead, and I'm here with Spirit 374. Yesterday I finished the last route of Fire Emblem. I've done all 4, and now I'm here to bring you this top tier, 100% correct Fire Emblem tier list. Alright? So we're just gonna get right into it, alright? So we're gonna start with Byleth. Alright, so Byleth, every single case is D tier. Do you want to know why?
He's an avatar.
Because it's based off of myself. Next, we have Edelgard. Pre-time skip Edelgard? I think pre-time skip Edelgard is better than post-time skip. She's still trash.
Edelgard, like just before the time skip, and kind of horny. At least in Crimson Flower. Yeah, duh, in Crimson Flower.
Yeah, the weird clip of like that one support route where she's like, Fob. You remember that? But it sounds like fuck. Pre-time skip Edelgard gets B tier. Post-time skip Edelgard.
God?
It's funny how time skip Edelgard is better than, like, in her own route, is worse than time skip Edelgard in all the other routes. I find that funny. I hate time skip Edelgard.
I bet the developers found that funny, too.
After... Alright. I hate Edelgard. Her route's not fun. Okay, no. It was fun. It's just that every other route is just so much better. By a long shot. After I played... My second route I played was Blue Lions or Azure Moon. Like, it made me realize how much of a fascist she is, so...
But
she's going in C
part.
tier. Little Edelgard, Child Edelgard, is going in D tier because I hate children. What?
Child Guard?
That is the worst fucking joke you have ever said. Pre-time skip Dimitri? Ooh. Alright, so...
Fucking twink.
Anyways, Dimitri is, my favorite character in the game.
It's mine
by a
too,
long
but
shot.
for a different reason.
Alright. We're supposed to save, like, the horny bits for later, alright? And
Nah,
you're just
I'm
getting it
horny,
all out of the
100%.
way right now.
All throughout, buddy.
Okay.
All throughout.
Dimitri, young Dimitri. He gets an A tier. He gets an A tier. Just the whole thing about Dimitri's like arc throughout Blue Lions and Azure Moon, I loved every second of it. He's definitely better than Edelgard. Like that's no question. But now here's where we get to the good part. Post-time skip Dimitri. He's an amazing fucking unit. He kills everything in one hit, whether he crits or not. He has the most badass fucking, I don't know, outfit. He's just so fucking cool. He's S tier. He's S tier. He's gonna be at the top of S tier.
Dimitri?
Yes.
You gonna suck
the
his
eye
dick?
patch is cool too, even though I don't remember how he got it. They never explained it in the actual game. And then there's non-eye patch Dimitri, Crimson Flower Dimitri. He cool. He cool. He gets A tier. Because that at the time, I like, when he was like talking to Edelgard and he's like, "You will know the regret of my father who was killed for you." Young Dimitri, I hate children. He goes in D tier. Pre-time skip Claude. His voice actor is pretty cool. Joe Zija. So Claude is pretty cool. Claude gets ranked pretty highly. Pre-time skip Claude is better than post-time skip Claude. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna be honest. All right. But I don't think he deserves S tier. I don't think he deserves S tier.
You wishy-washy bitch.
I'm just saying. Time skip Claude. He's in the same boat. All right. He's worse, but he's in the same boat. Like him as a unit, though. I mean, I thought his combat art was really powerful until I realized, like, his Barbarossa combat art, where it can shoot people from, like, 5 spaces, or, like, yeah, like, 7 spaces away, whatever the fuck it does, but then I realized it only does, like, half of somebody's health, not kill them. Honestly, the hairstyles, like, when you look at them, they're a downgrade. Pre-time skip Claude just looks better. What do you think?
I think pre and post has their charm, but I like pre better.
Alright. Good
Pre
answer.
time skip.
Okay, Hubert, pre-time skip Hubert, he's just kind of an asshole. And I get that, that's kind of his character, but that doesn't change the fact that he's an asshole. He's getting C tier. He can be with Edelgard. Very much an asshole. Now, post-time skip Hubert, he's a different story. Post-time skip Hubert learns some fucking respect. Alright? He becomes a cool dude, but that's only because you're fighting alongside Edelgard, so...
No, he was always a cool dude. He just wasn't cool to you. Because he didn't trust you.
Go fuck yourself. B tier. Hubert's B tier. Ferdinand von Eyre. What do you think, Sam? What are you thinking?
I'd say B+. So, like, B.
I'm not making a B+.
Yeah.
Tier. Here's my opinion. I think Ferdinand is a great character. I love him. He speaks like how a noble should. He's the noblest of nobles. However, the appearance difference between time skip or like pre-time skip and post-time skip is a downgrade, if you ask me. So here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I think pre-time skip Ferdinand is A tier.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Post-time skip gets B tier because of that yee ass haircut. Now we have Lindhart. So, Sam said I was a fucking moron for this, but I thought that Lindhart, when I first saw the character in the game, I thought it was a woman.
You are an absolute brainlet for that.
But I saw other people in YouTube comments and saying that they thought Lindhart was a woman too, so I think...
Okay, just because other people are idiots doesn't mean you're not an idiot too.
Like, you're fucking normal.
At least I didn't think Linhart was a woman.
Go fuck yourself. Alright, so Lindhart, I don't know.
Later tonight.
He just says he naps all day. Like, that's his whole thing. He naps. I mean, all around, he's a cool dude. I honestly have nothing to say. He's in B tier. Caspar. Alright, so he looks cooler in his time skip thing. I loved Caspar. Like, his whole fucking thing. He's energetic. A dipshit. That's it. I think Caspar, pre-time skip, I think he's an A tier. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'd agree with that sentiment.
Now, time skip Caspar, he gets all like sentimental and shit in his support routes. I don't like that side of him. Now, I know he's getting character depth, but I just don't like it. So we're gonna give time
Stop
skip
developing
Caspar.
as a character. I don't like it.
We're gonna give him top of C for Caspar. Bernadetta. I think Bernadetta is a great character.
Alright, let's move on.
Yeah, that's it. Top of A tier. Time skip gets B tier though. Fucking hate
Damn,
time
better
skip.
than Dimitri? Not
Yeah.
Dimitri. Yeah, I didn't like
No.
post time skips Bernadetta's.
Yeah, she's kind
design.
of fucking annoying.
And plus, like, she didn't have all that much development. Still a scared little mouse.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot about it. She's going in C tier. Fuck that. Dorothea, pre-time skip. Like, I know this is like her just trying to like secure her future, but she's just a whore. Like, she hits on the professor. Like, you need to chill. You need to relax. Just chillax. All right, you're getting B tier. But
Andrew slut shaming.
don't worry, I slut shame both men and women. We'll get to that. Sylvain's coming up. Time skip Dorothea. I'm just gonna say it now. S tier. All right, her outfit is fucking dope. The earrings.
Here
Dope.
comes the horny.
This is all right. You know what? And then like her time skip, like just personality. I don't know why. I just like it. She doesn't like war and shit like that. I don't know. One thing I don't like is that she's a band kid, or not a band kid, choir drama kid, which I don't like. Petra. Okay, so I had this thing where I hated Petra.
You're wrong.
I had this thing where I hated Petra a lot because of her like whole like language thing, but I've come to like Petra more. So I've gotten past the whole language thing. It's still annoying, but I think that pre-time skip Petra is B tier. Post-time skip Petra gets fucking C tier because of that yee-ass haircut once again. Alright, Dedue. One of my
really how they
favorite
say his
characters. Alright, Dedue. Pre-time skip Dedue.
Advice to live by.
Dedue overall, like, he's a great unit. Like, he'll punch the shit out of people. I don't use Fortress Knights, by the way. If you use Fortress Knights, fuck you. You're playing the game wrong. I believe the dude gets A tier. Both of them. Felix is another, I think Felix is another great character. Alright, here's the thing. I didn't know who the Boar Prince was for my first playthrough, so I had no fucking clue what he was talking about.
How the fuck did you astonish me.
What? Alright, if I'm playing Crimson Flower and all
I
he
knew
says
who
is
he was in
Boar
Crimson
Prince,
Flower.
If
What
all
fucking
he
house
says
does he come from?
Blue Lions.
And who's the fucking prince?
Anyway,
Yeah, just move on.
Felix is also an asshole, but he's like, I don't know, I think he's a lovable asshole. When you get into his supports, he becomes all nice and shit. Also, all of his like supports are with like little girls, like Annette, Lysithia, Bernadetta. FBI, open up! I want to put Felix into A tier. However, because Felix is Weird Champ and he likes...
No, don't call me Weird Champ.
He's Weird Champ. He goes into B tier. He's a great unit though. Ash. Oh man.
I have no clue about Ash.
I fucking hate
completely
this
ignored
character.
him.
His voice is so annoying.
Lord Lenato.
He's so fucking annoying. I hate his hair, I hate his eyes, I hate his fucking personality. The only solace is that he's a pretty good unit. Now, don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. He's a nice character, he's a nice person. I just fucking hate him. He gets D tier. We are now on the biggest slut of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Sylvain. I think Sylvain is one of the best characters in the game. He is one of the most like virtuous dudes in the whole fucking game. The only problem is he's a whore. Like that's his one problem. He has convos with Mercedes about crests and shit. He has supports with like Dedue and how he hates like racism and shit. His supports are just great. He's just like meant to be with Ingrid. So his like A supports with Ingrid is like him being nervous. Like he's nervous to hit on her. And I think that's wholesome chungus. Sylvain, both of them are getting S tier. He's a good unit to start off with, but he falls off very quickly. Mercedes, she's the best healer in the game. That's about it. She has this weird like big sister complex to every single character in the game. It's like,
oh, Felix, you remind me of my little brother. Oh, Seiros, you remind me of my little brother.
And it's just that to every single fucking character. She's not like a bad character. I think Mercedes is C tier. What about you? Do you have anything to...
I didn't play with Mercedes much, so I can't really add, but I don't
First
find
impressions?
the big sister thing off-putting.
I don't find it off-putting, it's just that they used it so much. Like, it's in every other support.
I like the design of pre-time skip, but not post-time skip. I hate the fucking hat.
The hat is really fucking annoying, but I like the, like, outfit design for Mercedes. And no, it's not because of the tits, I swear. I just like it better. Okay? We will get to the part where the tits matter, alright, guys? Okay, Annette. So she was my S support for Blue Lions, and I kind of regret it. I chose her merely because I had I already had everyone else, like, with another person. As a unit, she's pretty bad. Personality-wise, she's annoying. Her redeeming qualities, she gets a relic. Yeah, C tier. Moving on. Ingrid. What do you think about Ingrid, Sam?
Ingrid? I recruited her in Crimson Flower, but I didn't really use her much. I didn't really pay attention to her supports.
Yeah,
she just didn't intrigue me.
Ingrid is kind of a dookie unit. I'm just gonna say, Ingrid's a tomboy. So is Lady.
Let go!
Alright, I'm so glad that cut out. Ingrid's like a tomboy, but not a tomboy. I don't know how to explain it. She likes food, she wants to become a knight, and she has to clean up after Sylvain's sluttery. Overall, I think she's a good character. I think she get
Mop must
pre-time
be
skip.
stained white.
What?
That mop must be stained white.
Post-time skip Ingrid. The design, it's just Ingrid, but the design is better. So A tier. Lawrence. I'm just gonna say it. Lawrence has some of the best supports in the entire game. The only downside is that he kind of looks like a gecko, and he has the worst hair in the game. But like, he just pulls in the bitches, bro. He's a stud somehow. He's not going in S tier because of that haircut and because he looks like a gecko. He's getting A tier. Raphael's pretty bad. I don't like him. His only solace is that by the end of my Golden Deer route, he had like 75 health. He's getting D tier. I'm sorry, Raphael. He's getting above Ash though. Ignatz. He's not that bad. As much as I hate to say it, he's not that bad of a character.
He looks so fucking stupid.
He does. He looks so fucking stupid. However, his unit, like his innate like ability that he just has with him is hit plus 20, so that's pretty useful. He's getting C tier. Get him above a net. That's not hard to do. Let's see. All right, Lysithea. Let's just say if you like Lysithea for the appearance, you're going to hell. And I hate you. Alright, so pre-time skip Lysithea. She's just a bitch. She's just mean. She's just rude.
You'd be a bitch too if you had her circumstances.
Just because you're gonna die early doesn't give you the fucking reason to be a bitch to other people. She's still a good character. So for that, she's getting B tier pre-time skip. But post-time skip, the outfit's drippy. She stopped being a bitch. Really good unit. Supports are great. So post-time skip, Lysithea is getting S tier. Non-negotiable. Marianne. I like Marianne as a character, but there are a few things that make me hate her. That is, my first playthrough, I got her to B support rank to try and recruit her. I had her at B support for 2 to 3 months, and this was right before the time skip, and she didn't ask to join my class. So pre-time skip Marianne is getting C tier for being a bitch. Post-time skip Marianne, I think she has good supports. You know, alright, hold on. So pre-time skip Marianne, I think her best support is with Sylvain. I just find a very wholesome chungus. So it turns out I forgot to shut my air conditioner off for Lysithea and Marianne. So there's just going to be a sound in the background for those. So time skip Marianne. I don't know, she becomes the optimist. She didn't kill herself, like in my Crimson Flower route. I mean, probably. She probably killed herself. But her paralogue is so cancer. It's fun if you have her as a unit that doesn't die in one hit, and then you just like have her recruited from another route, and then she dies in one hit. B tier. Hilda. I'm gonna say it right now. Hilda is not an S tier. People aren't gonna like that. Hilda's not an S tier. She could have been, but here's the thing. Her whole gimmick is that she's afraid of disappointing people, which is why she has a lot of other people have them do her work for her. So she uses people because she doesn't want to disappoint. Now that's all fine and dandy if that's how it was every time, because most of the time it just makes, like, it's not because she's afraid that she'll disappoint someone, it's just because she wants to use them because she's lazy. Like, most of the time it's just, like, it's not elaborated upon that she doesn't want to disappoint, it's just that it shows, like, she's lazy and that she doesn't want to do it. So for that, she's getting A tier. She's still a good character. I think she has great supports. She's drippy as hell. Milkers. And for that, A tier. Not better than Claude, though. Okay. Leonie. I hate Leonie. She's getting D tier.
Yeah, I missed her support.
Captain Gerald.
Annoying.
Captain Gerald. Captain Gerald. Captain Gerald. Captain Gerald. Captain Gerald. That's Leonie. Alright, Sedith.
Seriously?
Sedith is an S tier. Sedith is an amazing character. Alright? And you can only debate
Not
Sedith
gonna
being
debate.
S tier until you've played all 4 routes and done
So
its supports.
nobody?
Nobody. Absolutely nobody can argue this except for me. Sedith is an amazing character. He's basically the school guidance counselor, while also being Rhea's second in command. I like his Bernadetta support. His Ingrid support's good. The A support for Flame, oh my god. That shit was unexpected. Undisputable. Go fuck yourself if you disagree. Flame. So this one's also pretty easy. C tier. I don't like
What about
Flame.
the fish?
What about the fish, Sam? Please, tell me. What about the fish?
Don't like fish?
No, I hate fish.
Retard.
Yeah, Flame, I think she's obnoxious. Her supports are okay. Nothing special. Her best support is with Ferdinand, because that's pretty wholesome chungus, but she's still...
That's the second time you've said wholesome chungus.
I believe it's the fourth time. I don't have much to say about Flame. Her hair is also pretty fucking stupid. I don't like it. Anyways, what? Defend it, please. Go ahead.
It's fluffy as all fucking hell. That's awesome.
Smooth brain.
You don't
Alright.
you don't like fluffy hair?
It's not that I don't like it. I just don't like how it looks. Hanneman. Both Hanneman and Manuela are not noteworthy characters.
Yeah.
Like, they're just there. They exist. Manuela gets above Hanneman. You know why. You know why. Gilbert. Fucking Gilbert. He's like Hanneman and Manuela, only he serves a bit more of a story purpose, so I guess he gets higher tier in C. The whole Annette Gilbert thing is okay, I guess. Other than that, he's just a dude who's there to help advance the plot in Blue Lions. Alois. He's a good guy. That's about it. I think Alois is a B tier. He's just a good guy, you know. Catherine. Oh, I have to choose between C and D tier. This is hard. She's just not that good of a character. Like, her most redeeming quality is that she has Thunderbrand. I don't know. I think she looks good as a character. I think her whole appearance is good. But other than that, her personality's bad. I did 70% of, like, all supports in the game. I think that qualifies me to do this tier list, because 70% of supports is a lot more than you think it is. Catherine... Top of D tier. Get the fuck out of the way, Leonie. Shamir, the goth girl.
Tremona.
I'm gonna be real. Shamir is worse Catherine. She's just not that good. Like, again, most redeeming quality is the appearance. Her supports are lackluster. That's about it. Like, Catherine and Shamir, their best support is with each other, because they're probably gay. Cyril, okay. I'm just gonna say it. Pre-time skip Cyril, because Church Route is the only route that I've ever had him recruited. I always thought Cyril was the most annoying little, like, simp character in the entire game. That's what I'm basing my pre-time skip Cyril impression on. So he's getting D tier. He's still better than Raphael. However, post-time skip Cyril, look at the glow up. Look at the glow up on this dude, alright? He's a hunk now. I never used him as a unit, but his best support is with Lysithea. There's no questioning it. He's top of C tier. Top of C tier. I think that's fine. Alright, Yuritsa.
Petra, really?
Yes. It's not hard to be better than Petra, dude. By the way, I think you're forgetting that Petra is in B tier. Pre-time skip Petra is in B tier. Yuritsa. So, Sam, you haven't seen any of... Oh, you haven't seen any of the new shit because of the DLC. But, I've seen Yuritsa's support with Mercedes. Like, I really liked it. Other than that, he's just a dude. He's just chilling. So this is pre-time skip Yuritsa, I believe. Pre-time skip Yuritsa... He's just a sociopath, dude. Now, Yuritsa after that, I think he's a pretty decent C tier. He can be up here with Mercedes. Spoiler alert, skip like 5 seconds ahead. 3,
Put it on
2,
screen.
1, final warning. Yeah, I was gonna do that. Yuritsa is Mercedes' little brother, which is pretty cool, I guess, because it's like the most caring person in the game, and then you have the sociopath who kills everybody. I think it's a cool little dynamic. Okay, Death Knight. Like, one of the most overpowered units in the game. Until he becomes playable. Then he just stops becoming powerful. I don't know. He's just a villain. He's the villain. He's...
Villain.
He's just a mean dude. C tier. Geralt. They had so much potential with Geralt, with the DLC. And what did they do? He doesn't show up once. He shows up in a single CG image while he's being talked about from another character. That is just so disrespectful.
Have they been anything but disrespectful towards Geralt?
So, yeah, I don't. Geralt he's better than. He's better than Death Knight. They just didn't do anything with him. Like I want to see Geralt in A tier. I want to see him in B tier and up.
But if
no,
they had
didn't do anything
father
with him.
around, he or she might have an actual personality.
Yeah, we can't have that. Alright, Rhea. I don't know. She's just Rhea, dude. Like, I don't know what you want from me. She's...
Okay, but hips.
Oh! Alright. B tier. B tier. Hips. B tier for hips. That's it. That's
Every
the only...
time.
It's the only reason. Like, personality, she's okay, I guess. But hips. Alright, Sothis. If you chose Sothis for an S support, you're going to jail. Don't give me the canonically 1,000 years old bullshit. You're going to prison.
Isn't Sothis just basically choosing to be alone?
I don't know. I haven't seen the Sothis S support, so you're still an awful human being. She's just a character. Like, I guess like when she like treats you like a child, I guess that's like funny, comedic relief. But other than that, she's just a character.
The childish woman is treating me as a child. Hilarious.
Cringe. Anna.
Hey, you're the one who said it was funny.
Yeah. Anna, she's above Byleth, but she has no supports in the game.
What?
She has no supports. Like, the only redeeming quality is that she has some dialogue, which is, I guess... No, she's the worst character in the game. By far. I don't know why I had a little internal struggle about that. Rodrigue. He's a cool dude. He's just chilling. Plays a big role in Blue Lions. You know, he's just an all-around cool dude.
Your voice just sounds like it's dripping with sarcasm.
No, I'm being serious. He's just an all-around cool dude. He's better than Petra. Next, Judith. Now, if I'm talking about Crimson Flower Judith, she's getting a D tier. But if I'm talking about any other route with Judith, I guess she's a C tier. Yeah, Judith, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else to say about Judith, but I can't. She is...
Milkers?
Yeah, alright, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Milkers. This guy... Fuck, I forgot his name.
Is that the Almerian general?
Yeah. Some Almiran dude that I forgot his name from. Nadir. Nadir is, a character, once again. He's pretty cool, but other than that, he's just a character. Tomas. I'm a little disappointed with Tomas because they had, like, potential to, like, have you figure it out for yourself that he's pretty sus. But no, the game just, like, tells you he's sus. The game's like, I don't trust Tomas. I don't trust Tomas. You shouldn't trust Tomas. But it doesn't give you a reason why, other than that he was gone for a few years and then came back. And then, like, something you would only hear, like, I think if you talk to Lysithea is, like, Tomas said, like, he went to Ordelia territory, but, like, she has no recollection of him being there. I don't know, they could have made him into an interesting character, but no, he's D tier. Monica. I think she has a really great design.
Oh, totally.
Like, appearance-wise, I think she has a really great design. However, actually, no. Monica is just Tomas done right. I just realized that. Monica is Tomas done right. They give you clues, like, if Monica and Edelgard are talking, if you walk up to her and, like, try to talk to Edelgard, like, she'll be talking in a low and quiet voice. She'll be like, so when are we gonna do that? And then she just, like, stops. When the professor comes up. And she looks at the professor, and then she gets all high-pitched and, like, happy and, like, oh, hi, professor. It gives you clues as to, like, yo, she's gonna do something. She's gonna do something, guys. Great design, good villain. B tier. B tier. Lord Arundel. I think he's a good villain. He has the villain voice. I'll give him that. But other than that, like, he only served a purpose in... I think he appears in Crimson Flower. I don't remember.
I recognize him. He might.
Like, he has a really good villain voice, and he's fitting for those who slither in the dark, but other than that, he's just a villain. I mean, the biggest part is his connection with Edelgard. So, you know what, he's pretty high up. He's high C-tier villain. Up next, we have Cornelia Arnhem. She's a very big, personality. So, what do you think about Cornelia, Sam?
Big personality.
Anything else that's big?
Nothing.
Can't think of anything.
No.
In all seriousness, I think she has a great character design from the, like, neck up. They didn't have to make her tits that big. There wasn't a need to. But they did anyways. There was no reason for it. I think she's a pretty good character in Blue Lions. I think she's Lord Arundel, but better. That's about it. Solon. Solon, C tier. That's it. I literally have nothing else to say about this character. He's that boring. You know you're doing something wrong if you're worse than Flame. Kranya. I'd say, no, not second, but third biggest personality in the game. Wouldn't you agree, Sam?
Yes. A lot of characters have big personalities.
Yeah. Like, they had, like, a good scene with, like, the cinematic, and then they just turned it into that. Yeah. I mean, I like her design.
Yes.
Whenever I say, alright, so, like, here's the thing. Mandatory, like, milker joke, get that out of the way. But whenever I say I like a character's design, that doesn't, the milker thing is already out of the question, alright? It's not a part of the character design anymore, alright?
Right.
Yes. You know, alright, B. Yeah, with Monica. Monica's better, though, so. Thales. He's just Solon, but, like, masculine and with dubstep.
So
he's better than Solon, I'll give him that. I really like his character design. I think he's one of the coolest looking characters in the game.
Oh, definitely.
But, he's just, like, the villain character. Like, he's a villain character. He doesn't have any, like, development at all. Like, at least Yuritsa had some development and shit, but he's just a villain. Yeah, Thales, dubstep villain. Therefore, he's better than Lord Arundel. Really fucking cool character design. I can't get over it. Flame Emperor. It's not good. Anyways, Lambert. King Lambert. Dimitri's dad. I think he has a cool character design. He shows up once in the entire fucking thing. So, I think if a character only shows up once, like, I mean, it served a purpose, I guess. But other than that, he's better than Flame, so he's off to a good start. Metodi. This dude, he was given screen time once before the DLC, and then they give him another purpose in the DLC. He's the worst villain in the game. He's just bad. Moving on. Ladislava. Russian. She's Russian, I think. That's about it. Ladislava is pretty, like, just meh. She's a character. So she goes in C tier for character. Kostas. He kinda, like, he has, like, this Minecraft Steve head. Like, it's just rectangular. He's a villain. Whoa. I forgot this guy's name. Lord Lenato. I think he's a pretty good character. He's not a villain. I mean, technically he is, but it's not, like, for a bad reason. Like, he was being manipulated. So, I'd say that puts him higher than most. He gets C tier. There's a lot of C tier here. Miklon, Sylvain's brother, so that already means he's pretty good. Other than that, they were just showing us that Heroes Relics do shit if you don't have a crest. So, he was just used to... He was basically used as a plot device sort of thing. Randolph. Randolph has a presence in Crimson Flower and Blue Lions. He gives Dimitri good character development. So for that, I think he's B tier. We're gonna put Fleisch over here first. Fleisch. I don't fucking care how you pronounce it. We're gonna put Fleisch. Flash is also pretty good. She also serves a big role in Blue Lions. So, spoiler free. She's also pretty good. I think she's better than Randolph for the purpose she serves in Blue Lions. Nemesis. He's pretty cool. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. And for that, we're gonna put him next to Seiros. You only get that reference if you know. The Emperor. I don't remember this guy's name at all.
Good luck with
Emperor Ionius? I thought that was like the first guy, though, so maybe not. Whatever this dude is, he's a throwaway character. He's there so Edelgard can do shit. So, better than Tomas. No, he's not. Duke Ire, he's just a bad character. He shows up twice, I think. Once in a paralogue and once in the actual game, like story-wise. He's worse than the Emperor. Like, there's really not much to say about him. Gwendol, he shows up in every other route besides Crimson Flower. So, Sam, what do you think of him?
Nothing.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yeah.
You've only played Crimson Flower. I would like to know your opinion on this.
I don't even remember him.
You wouldn't.
Never.
He's a knight. Yeah, these characters are basically just throwaway characters. Acheron, he does a good job at being like the annoying dipshit character. I don't like Acheron, but he still serves his purpose well, so he's not better than Edelgard. Or Bernadetta. Pyardo, apparently, I didn't know this until Church Route. He was a merchant at the monastery, but he turns into a thief. Better than Flame Emperor. Gatekeeper.
S tier. S tier.
Gatekeeper. Okay. So, Gatekeeper is obviously an S tier. However, in the DLC, they added a character called the Abyss Watcher, which is just the Gatekeeper, but for the Abyss. He's better than Gatekeeper. He's better than Gatekeeper. I have to say it. Like, Mr. Backup and shit, that whole story arc, he finds a girl to settle down with. He's an amazing character. Balthus, the undefeated king of grappling. I think Balthus is a great character. His gimmick is, like, punching shit because, you know, he's the immaculate king of grappling. But other than that, he's still, like, a good character. Like, he does his gimmick well. I think he's a really good character. I also really like his design. No homo. But, I really like his design. I don't think he's better than Claude, obviously. But he's still A tier. Timeskip Balthus, he needs to, like, pluck his eyebrows or some shit like that. Appearance definitely got a downgrade. But he's still, like, the same character, even post-Timeskip, so he's B tier, I guess, for the appearance downgrade. Yuri, Femboy Supreme. Yuri's the best character out of the DLC characters, by far. A tier. Better than Balthus, better than Ferdinand, better than Hilda. He's like Claude, but Femboy. Timeskip Yuri, I don't know. It's kind of a downgrade. He like, the DLC characters don't change between their, like, pre-Timeskip and post-Timeskip. They don't change that much. So we'll just put him there. Constance. I think Constance has a really great design. Like, pre-Timeskip. I really like her design. The whole, like, thing she needs to restore House Nouvelle. It does get a little annoying. I like the whole, like, thing where it's like, if she's in the shade, she's, like, really outgoing and confident and shit. And then if she's in the sunlight, she's, like, annoyingly humble. I think she's, like, very high B tier. But then you get to Timeskip Constance, and her appearance gets a downgrade. So...
Yeah, what the fuck?
yeah, she just kind of...
How'd they fuck that up?
I don't know. Yep. Happy? They did Happy wrong in the DLC. Like, the DLC, she barely talks. Like, they say that, like, whenever she sighs, a monster will appear, and that's it. Like, they develop the other characters while leaving Happy as, like, she's there. But then, like, Happy's supports are okay, I guess. I really like her character design. Bottom of B tier for pre-Timeskip, and because of, like, her post-Timeskip, like, appearance is amazing. And no, it's not just for the milkers. I think she, like, looks amazing.
He's lying,
Post-Timeskip.
everybody.
I'm not lying. I guess she gets high B tier for the appearance. Aelfric, our last character last but not least, Giga Simp Aelfric. DLC character. He wanted to get with Byleth's mom, but Geralt did, and I guess he's just conflicted on how to feel about that. He's just a simp. Like, I'm not gonna spoil what happens in the DLC, but I don't like using the word simp, but he, like, just fits it so perfectly. He is the simp character. No. You know what? Yeah, he gets S tier for simp. I think he's an okay character. It's just that he's kind of he's a bitch. You know? He didn't make the move. And now he's stuck in simp. So, here's the tier list. How are we feeling, Sam? Anything you disagree with?
Not really.
No?
It's been a long time since I played the game, so I don't have a great grasp on everything.
I think this is pretty accurate. I mean, it's not like 100%. I could go back and like micromanage like who's actually better than who and shit like that, but I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna take too long. I'm probably never gonna make a video again. This is my last video ever on Rorik until I come back 2 years from now and make another video on some random shit like this. So, I'll see you again after I graduate college. Goodbye, everybody.
Graduate.